What's up, Geeksters? It's me, Omar from Geekster Labs, and today we have a sponsored review for two products that were sent to me from Boyata. So first off, we have the adjustable laptop stand, and then we have the portable tablet stand. So I'm going to give you guys a demonstration of both of these products and show you how I use them with my setup right here. Obviously, I'm using my MacBook Pro on a laptop stand right now, but it's not adjustable. So that's one of the benefits of this one, is you can actually adjust the height level and the angle of it as well, which is pretty cool. And the same thing goes with the tablet stand as well. I'll give you guys a demonstration of that with my iPad. So without further ado, let's get to the review. Okay, so let's first check out the laptop stand. So this is the laptop stand right here. It retails for around $30. It's available in a bunch of different colors. I believe like 5 or 6 different colors. This is the lighter silver one, but they also have like a space gray, a darker gray, a black, a rose gold, a champagne gold. So no matter what kind of MacBooks you may have, if you're using this with a MacBook and you have a colored one, they probably have a stand that'll match it up really nicely with this. But the quality of it is really good. It's not super heavy, but it does have some weight to it. It's at least a pound or so heavy. And on the bottom, we have, obviously on the top here, we have some silicone pads to make sure it doesn't scratch the bottom of your laptop. But even on the bottom as well, we have some silicone pads to make sure it doesn't scratch up your desk also. And so obviously the bonus to this product is that it is adjustable, and it is not very loose. Like, you have to put some real force into it to get it to move, which is pretty good, because if you have a laptop that's a pretty heavy laptop, like I have a 15-inch MacBook Pro, there's some weight to it, so I don't want it to accidentally be sliding down. But you do have to put some pressure and really press it pretty hard to adjust to the different angles, which is very good. Now it does go very high. Let me see if I can get this to go. So you can go pretty high with it, right? But the thing to keep in mind though is that as you get higher and higher and you straighten out these legs, more of the weight's gonna be behind it, so it could possibly tip back with a big laptop on there. So you do have to be kind of mindful of how high you make it go. But still, the fact that that's almost like, that's more than 6 inches for sure, maybe 8-10 inches right there. That raises it off, which is very nice. The other laptop stands I've used in the past don't go nearly this high. They probably like a couple inches off the bottom. So the fact that you get it pretty high is very nice. But like I said, more often than not, I think I'd probably keep it in this middle range right here, to where we make sure that for sure it wouldn't tip over or fall over. But you can have a bunch of different height options for setting up with your particular setup. So let me go ahead and get my laptop on, put it on here, and show you guys what it looks like with the laptop on it. So now we have the laptop on there, and like I said, this is the 15-inch MacBook Pro. You can fit up to laptops that are up to 17 inches, should be no problem. But as you can see there, it does a really good job of angling it real nicely. It holds the weight really well. The other thing I forgot to mention too is it does have that nice open space right here in the middle for keeping it cool, because if you guys have a MacBook Pro, you know they get pretty hot and the fan is constantly kicking on. But I think it does a really good job of holding it steady. It doesn't bounce too much or anything like that. It kind of stays really put where it is, even though it is adjustable. That's something I noticed about other adjustable laptop stands. They tend to bounce a little bit when you tap in the table, and this one seems to be pretty steady. It doesn't bounce too much or anything like that. So definitely does a good job of keeping it cool. It looks sharp, it looks nice with the aluminum. Obviously, I have the darker space gray MacBook Pro, so this one it shows up a little differently. Not that it's a big deal for me, but if I wanted to get one that matched it, I would probably have gotten the space gray, the darker one. It would have matched my MacBook. But like I said, not an issue. I think it still looks sharp, it looks nice, and it does the trick to keep your laptop at an adjustable height. That way you make sure that it's at just the right level, because at least for me, whenever I raise my stand-up desk all the way up and I'm standing in front of it, sometimes I want my laptop to be a little bit higher than when I'm sitting down in my chair. And so this adjustable stand allows me to be able to do that. So this is the laptop stand, like I said, retails for $30. So let's go ahead and check out the tablet stand now. See, it comes in like a nice silver type of color, and it is all aluminum. It's very lightweight, and it does fold up very nicely. So if it is something that you wanted to slip into a laptop bag, it would fit in a laptop bag very easily, or a backpack. It does not take up much space at all. But like I said, it is very lightweight. On the bottom, we do have some nice rubber padding right there, so that like the pedestal right here, so that way when it's on the table, it won't scratch it up at all. And it has that same type of rubber style padding on the inside, or the flap right here that the tablet will actually lay up against. And even though this is a tablet stand, you could even use it for an iPhone, because it's actually big enough, especially if you have an iPhone Max or the plus size ones, the bigger ones. It'd be even, this is just a regular 13 Pro. So even for that, you can use this for the devices. If you're not going to be using it with your tablet, you can swap it and put your phone on there as well. But it looks really nice. Like I said, it's all aluminum, so it blends in very well with the whole ecosystem, especially if you have a Mac setup like I do. So anything like the keyboards, aluminum keyboard, even my aluminum like headphone stand over there, it kind of all blends really well with that whole setup. That's the way you want your desk setup to be, with all the aluminum and everything. So when it comes to the tablet, you can place it on here, and it goes about down at this low, and the highest it will go is up to here. So you can angle it but it will not go up any higher. So if it's something to where you need it to be a little bit higher than like maybe a few inches less, it's probably less than a foot off of the ground at the top edge right here. That's about as high as it will go. But it does allow you to pivot and angle it however you want to do. If you want to make it flat, if you want to make it straight, whatever you want to do, or if you just want to put it straight up like that, you can have it like this for your tablet. So, and this is a iPad Pro. I believe this is the 10-inch one. So even if you have the larger iPads, I don't think it would have a difficulty holding it up, because it does a really good job of balancing the weight. And like I said, the base sticks up quite a bit right here, and it's not heavy, but it is heavy enough to where I don't feel like it's going to tip over. So even if I wanted to use this, for example, to like do some drawing, I can come in here and, you know, I don't feel like it's going to pop off or move off of the desk. It doesn't feel like it's unstable. It definitely feels like it's a stable surface that's going to keep my laptop nice and steady wherever it is. And so like I said, you can angle it many different ways. If you want to keep it like this, or if you're going to use it lower down, or if you wanted to swap it around like that and use it for typing, you can type on there as well. So lots of different variations and things like that you could do, depending on how you want to set this up. If you want to use like the sidecar feature of the iPad to work with have it as using your iPad as a second display off of a laptop, this would be the kind of perfect setup to have it right next to your laptop, so that way you can have the screen and your cursor will go between the two screens very easily. But really nice. Like I said, retails for under 20 bucks. I think it's like $16 right now. So very, very affordable, and really good solution if you're looking for something to be able to like hold up your iPad or your tablet, whatever tablet it is you have. Or like I said, your iPhones as well. It is large enough, or it has enough space to where it will hold your phone pretty nicely also. So those are my thoughts on these products. If you're interested in purchasing them, I'll have a link down below in the description to make that really easy to find. If you want to check out some of my other reviews, I have 2 of the clips over here you can click on. If you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, you can click on my face, and don't forget to ring that bell to be notified of all my new reviews as they drop on my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video review.